Brooke Buckner. Vegas in a clinching scenario. They win match 2. The title is theirs. Nice sequence right out of the gate from Zoe Wong.
Yeah, really nice. They went a little bit more into Jeannie Irakina's body because they know she's looking for that backhand. Something to watch out for.
0-0-1.
This went into bonus pickleball yesterday. Final score was 12-10. Buckner and Wong had to battle for it.
0-0-2.
A women's win could swing this thing to a dream breaker quick if you're the Nashville Chefs. Ooh, Buckner was on it. Zoe Wong slides in to take it.
Yeah, I like the look by Wong, just a second late.
0-0-1.
Nice attempts for Zoe Wong. Irakina lets it go wide. And Nashville opens up the scoring first.
1-0-1.
Ball in the middle. What other patterns are you expecting to see in this matchup? You mentioned the backhand of Irakina. Anything else?
Yeah, so Eva Radzikowska loves that backhand down the line. She also loves the roll cross court, so we're going to see that attack pretty often, I would say. But they're doing a good job. Las Vegas Night Owls are doing a great job of keeping it in the middle, and that means that the Chefs have to create their own angles, making it a bit tougher for them.
Second serve. Zero, 1-2.
Ooh, Buckner was there, throws it wide after a heavy drive, still empty on the scoreline for Vegas. Nashville back to work.
1-0-1.
Feathery drop. Zoe Wong steps in, and that's the right ball for her to take.
Absolutely, and to my point, Irakina getting that ball, Radzikowska covering her partner. I mean, really good scrapping by the Chefs.
It's third for Irakina. Ball sent right back to Vegas. Slow start on both sides as far as points go.
0-1-1. Point.
Wow, absolute incredible defense by Buckner. Lands just inside that baseline.
1-1-1.
Wow, what a setup from Zoe Wong. Precision and patience to the backhand dink to open up the court. Another look at the play, Olivia.
Yes, I love this play by Wong. She's pulling Eva Radzikowska out wide and just putting it away middle. I mean, it's textbook pickleball.
Second serve. 2-1-2. Side out.
Side out for the Chefs in a much-needed situation. So this, to me, Olivia, feels like must-win here for the Chefs in women's doubles specifically.
1-2-1.
To have a shot at this match, the one win Nashville did get this season. Ooh, feathery touch. Radzikowska's on it. Ooh, Radzikowska torques her favorite shot down the line.
And that's just a perfect example of being supportive of your partner, right? She read the ball, she helped Jeannie out, she covered, and ultimately won that point.
I mentioned that win for the Chefs. That was in the regular season in New York City. These two won over Buckner and Wong, which proved to be a difference maker to extend it to that 5th deciding dream breaker.
Yeah, Michelle, to your point, they lost a close one yesterday. They had it. I think if the Chefs could pull out this women's match going into men's, they've had great success against the Las Vegas Night Owls, so that could potentially put them up 2-0 in this series.
Oh, Zoe Wong feeling the pressure from Radzikowska now at the kitchen.
Four, two, one.
Brooke Buckner imposing her will on the points, applauded by Radzikowska.
Yes, if you look at this replay, Michelle, amazing reset by Brooke. She was ready for the counter. She knows where Radzikowska's going to go with that backhand and made them pay for it.
Yeah, 'cause the first one wasn't super clean. That one's deep for Zoe Wong. Nashville on the brink of a lead by 4 at the end change. It's 1-11 here, win by 2. Flip ends at 6.
Side out.
Brooke is ready for those attacks. I mean, she's doing a really good job waiting for that. One thing I would love to see the Las Vegas Night Owls do, when they're returning every ball to Jeannie Arokina. I'd like to see them mix that spot up a little bit. Oh, great get.
And where would you go instead?
Second serve.
You know, I'd either go middle, I'd go to Radzikowska. I'd give them a different look. Jeannie's hitting every drop from her backhand, so she's getting a bit of a groove, and it's showing in the score.
Not too much on the forehand drive of Brooke Buckner on the 3rd, trying to create something. Nashville remains patient, holds Vegas to 2. Now they'll try to get to 6 first.
5-2-1. I'll recall. 5-2-1.
Ooh, little high, Arokina. Lets that one get away from her.
She's on it. She knows that Wong is really looking for that middle attack.
5-2-2.
She's just a smidge late.
Perfect spot to the middle. That's been the strategy for Vegas. They're holding true to that.
Yeah, I like that ball in the middle. It's just a deeper dink. It's nothing special, but it's causing Arokina and Radzikowska some issues. So let's see if they can sort that out.
2-5-1.
Wow, what a setup. Buckner feathers one through the middle, lands inside the baseline off of 2.
Unbelievable play. I mean, all 4 players are displaying such versatility. There's resets, there's attacks, there's, off speed flicks. I mean, really impressive by all 4 of these ladies.
Second serve. Three, 5-2.
Slide by Buckner to set up Wong on the close. Steve Deacon, the coach of this team, stands tall and proud. Little comeback, 2 straight for Vegas.
Yeah, you know, I really like this strategy. I mean, when they're attacking, that finishing ball is going right into that
4, 5,
left
2.
armpit of Arakina, and it's jamming her. So I would like to see them attack maybe in a different spot.
Drop volley. Oh my, it's good.
Wow.
What a get from Zoe Wong to tie it at 5. How does she come up with these plays?
I mean, I would love to know too, Michelle. That was unbelievable. I think the Chefs thought that ball might have been going long. Look at this replay. What a save by Wong. I mean, very impressive.
Five, 5-2.
Just
Side
back
out.
there, and would have been costly for Chefs after all the work they carved out at 5-2. We'll see if they can get off of this elusive
5-5-1.
5th point.
Second serve.
That's a great ball. I mean, I like that they didn't switch, so they kind of gave the Chefs a different look. Wong on the right and Brooke
5,
Buckner on the
5-2.
left.
Point. Timeout change in. 6-5-2 Nashville Chefs.
Final series, it was Buckner and Wong that barely
Time
got out
in.
of a tight one, winning that
6-5-2.
one 12-10, and that set the tone and the stage to win in regulation against Nashville. Brooke
Point.
Buckner gets burned on the backhand again of Jeannie Irakina. You're talking
Jeannie
a lot
was-
about mixing up those spots.
Jeannie was waiting on that one, and you heard a good come on, and that
7-5-2.
she means business. They're up 7-5 here. They want to stay disciplined and really get to that 11 number.
Patient dink exchange to follow for Buckner. Now, this is a similar scenario what we saw yesterday. Olivia, slower start for Vegas. Took them a minute to find their rhythm. And then
5-7-1.
edge to come back right around this time and found their winning performance.
Yeah, I think they've really started to
Second
find
serve.
their groove. They started to find what's working for them, keeping the score pretty tight. I mean, it was the same scenario yesterday. You know, 12-10 win. They squeaked that out with a slow start, to your point, but it's how you finish, right?
5-7-2.
Third there for Zoe Wong, though, and Brooke Buckner gets burnt for it. Second serve for the Vegas Night Owls. Takes a run off
Side
the
out.
tape to 9. Nashville hangs on. Patient exchange between Radzikowska and Buckner. How was she able to win the dink battle?
Yeah, you know, they're moving the dink around really nicely. They're not really hitting the same spot more than once, and that's what's kind of
7-5-1.
causing the confusion, missing a dink, maybe an unforced error. But all 4 players are being very disciplined. They're not speeding up the incorrect ball. They're dropping, getting to the kitchen. Classic pickle.
Oh, such a beautiful touch to the corner from Radzikowska.
Unbelievable. I mean, they were really in a groove there. They both love their backhand dinks. And this is why Radzikowska was an MVP of Major League Pickleball. That was an unbelievable redirect right.
18 and 21 age divisions as well. Loves the sport.
Second serve.
And a quick twitch in the middle from Vegas. So if you were to diagnose what's going wrong right now for Vegas, you're Steve Deacon. What are you assessing after this point?
Side out.
Yeah, you know, I like the discipline. However, I love when Buckner and Wong are more aggressive. So
5-8-1.
The Chefs are very good at dinking resets. They will sit in that all day, and I feel like they're sort of luring the Las Vegas Night Owls into their own game. So they've got to stay true to themselves and come out swinging.
I like that. Wow, ATP and a beauty from Jeannie Irakina.
The fist pump there. You see Marshall Brown and Anderson Scarpa, their teammates over there. They're ready to win.
The All-American men, Marshall Brown and Anderson Scarpa. Love that they're finally getting some recognition. These guys work harder than anyone.
Well deserved.
Oh, Irakina had it on her fingertips, and Vegas desperately needed to get off 5 there.
Right, and I think back to my point of the Irakina backhand, Wong went there first, and then she went a little bit more into her body on the counter, which is what I'd like to see more of with Wong, because Jeannie Irakina is just reading the backhand.
Side out.
Another miss. Vegas just can't seem to find their rhythm yet. Ball back to the Chefs.
The Chefs really have great momentum right now, and they just need to keep that foot on the gas.
And Irakina just lining up BBs on the backhand. It sounds like a broken record at this point, but...
Yeah, you know, she's doing a really good job of sliding, too. And you see Radzikowska kind of covering her middle. She knows Jeannie's going to do that. And it's a really great play. It's making them very successful in this game.
Buckner teeing off, and that's exactly what you mentioned a moment ago, staying true to your game when the opportunity presents itself to strike first. For Vegas, here's Steve Deacon, pleased with what he saw.
9-6-2.
Yeah, Brooke Buckner is one of the best players that takes an attack out of the air. She can really reach into the kitchen and speed up a ball that you don't think is coming. So I think she needs to give that surprise a little bit more to these Chefs.
Whoa. Zoe Wong steps into the firefight when her team needs it most, avoids a game point against there.
I mean, look at this firefight. Wong said, get out of here. This is my house, and we're taking it. Very, very great play by all these ladies.
6-9-1. Second serve.
Second serve. Nashville continues to slam the door shut on Vegas. What do they need to do here on their thirds? You driving or dropping against this team?
I'm dropping. They want the pace. They can handle the pace. I would just get up to that kitchen line and be aggressive once you're up there.
There it is from Buckner. One more point to Vegas.
And that's an aggressive dink, right? Right behind them. Aggression doesn't necessarily mean you have to just hit the ball as hard as you can as a drive, but it also means placement.
Side out.
Well, rare missed third by Wong here.
Yeah, that could be a costly time. Nashville looking to go up game point once again on Vegas. Crucial game to win for the Chefs.
Absolutely.
Man, what a shifty play from Irakina. Speaking of mixing up your spots, a last-minute change on the backhand wing.
Very impressive to be able to do that. Again, we've mentioned this backhand pattern quite a bit that's been successful.
10-7-1.
And Zoe Wong hangs on, fights off the pressure for now. Game point number 2 for the Nashville Chefs.
Yeah, let's see if the Chefs can close it out here.
10-7-2.
Especially considering that Vegas and their men's have struggled in this matchup against the Chefs.
Yeah, huge opportunity here for the Chefs.
Buckner plays it safe. Radzikowska hits the winner, takes it 11-7. So out
decision and the decision making that Anderson, Scarpa, and Marshall Brown have. So I think they're starting to target that. And there's not much Tejas can really do when they're targeting his partner.
It's like we're watching a dink clinic between these two.
Side out.
Patient point to start. Very disciplined by Vegas.
Yeah, that was the longest point of the match.
I know.
0-0-1.
Great discipline shown out of the gate from the youngster. It's a lot of entertainment
Second
value
serve.
from James Delgado yesterday, calling him the showman of the match. He got his team
0-0-2.
going in mix because they were looking a little flat.
He's a good hype man. I mean, he's a great team player. He's got the energy.
Oh, Marshall Brown had it.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. I think he just, overcooked it a bit.
Marshall Brown was named a finalist for the most improved player this year in 2025 at the challenger level by the Pickleball Media. James Delgado won that award this year. Couldn't hit the
Side
reset,
out.
though. Ball back to the Nashville Chefs. Marshall Brown, also an owner of his company, left his career as a CPA,
0-1-1.
started his own gutter cleaning business. Anderson Scarpa works for a family business, Charleston, South Carolina. Just a blue-collar worksman mentality. James Delgado getting the theatrics going to start. I think he needs that layer to his game.
He does, and when he's fired up, that's when he
0-1-2.
plays his best. So I love when he's just kind of chirping a little bit, talking some smack, all in good fun.
Point.
But here we see again, right? He went for something a little too much. I call it going for gold, Michelle. He just tried to go for the
1-1-2.
outright winner instead of just going directly at Marshall Brown, who was actually out of position.
Point.
Force miss, and Nashville takes a 1-point lead early again. We remind you, Nashville
2-1-2.
has to win this match to stay alive in this finals series. Third match, will be played later today. Nice
Point.
ball, Scarpa gets involved. Shake and bake.
Yeah, that's a really good cover. Delgado got them 2 points ago,
3-1-2.
and Anderson Scarpa answered and said, not again.
Delgado hops the corner, hits the Ernie for the side out.
Yeah,
Back
the
to work.
Nashville Chefs are going to have to be a little bit careful about hitting a drop to the outside, especially with lefty Tejas on the right.
1-3-1.
Delgado loves that Ernie on the left.
Point. Two, 3-1. Second serve. Two, 3-2.
Ooh, whoa. Oh my, I do not know how Vegas got out of trouble in that scenario. Delgado not making the wise choice, but hey, he makes up for it here.
I mean,
pulls it high to the forehand. Somehow Tellez saves the day in the middle.
That was unbelievable.
Another one flying. Love is up and good. Oh, wow. Again, we're still going. It's deep.
The defense of James Delgado, unbelievable. I mean, Marshall Brown, you see here, I mean, he is ripping those forehands really as hard as he can. And Delgado is just answering every single time. I mean, well done.
3-3-1.
Point. Scarpa going toe-to-toe with Delgado.
Yeah, he was waiting for that.
4-3-1. Point.
Nashville Chefs, they're coming out firing, and I really like the aggression.
Oof.
Second serve.
Off the tape and a prayer sent to the heavens by Vegas.
Great Ernie, though. I think it's really smart to kind of take that spot away from Anderson Scarpa. He loves that drop.
There's a look at Jared Paul, owner of the kitchen, part owner of the Nashville Chefs and general manager as well. Oh yeah, he's going in. And seed of the tournament, expected to win the title. They face a challenge here, potentially going down 2 games to none. They would have to win both mixed doubles games and a dream breaker, that 5th tiebreaker game, to have a chance if this one does not turn around here for the team in white.
Side out.
That's a great shot by Delgado coming out of that timeout. Much needed for the Las Vegas Night Owls.
3-6-1. Point.
And there it is for Vegas. What else do they need to do here to start to carve their mark in game 2 here, Olivia?
I think Pablo needs to take more middle.
4-6-1.
He's playing pretty passive, I would say, right now. I think Pablo could get involved. Hit that lefty spin. I mean, the lefties have a different look, so I'd like to see him get more involved.
As a lefty yourself, you definitely understand that.
I do, yes.
4-6-2. Side out.
Tough miss there for Delgado, and Pablo Tellez having a conversation with the referee, it looks like. Not sure what.
I think potential foot fault.
Okay.
6-4-1.
Keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, Nashville back to work. Nice spot from Marshall Brown. Where has Marshall Brown improved the most in your game, given that he could have won that most improved award here in Challenger at 2025 up to this point?
Second serve.
Another Ernie by Delgado, but back to your question about Marshall Brown. He is moving so well. He's picking targets. He's really increased his aggression, and I love to see that. He is such a hard worker, and it's paying off.
Family man, both Scarpa and Brown are. That one's deep.
8-4-2.
Slipping away here for Vegas. through the middle. Beautiful sequence for Tellez. And Vegas, it seems to be running out of time. I mentioned the lefty craft. Let's see what they come up with here.
Look at that hold. It looks the exact same as the dink. And the last minute he goes middle. I love that by Tellez, and I'd love to see that more from him in these next few points.
Second serve. Four, 8-2. Side out.
Great spot by the Chefs. They are on a roll. They're staying disciplined with their game plan.
8-4-1.
Oh, just wide.
Second serve.
Second serve for the Chefs.
8-4-2.
Pitch third into the net. Empty trip. Chefs have been stuck on 8 now, 2 service possessions. Vegas back to work, but they've been stunted in finding any momentum so far. There it is. Nice combination for Delgado.
Yeah, I like that play by Delgado. He kept the paddle in front. He didn't have to do too much with that forehand. And that's what I'd love to see with Delgado. He maybe overhit a few before, but he's cleaning it up nicely.
Second serve.
One on the run. Nashville forcing a second serve.
Yeah, I don't think a drive on the third is going to work against the Chefs.
We'll go soft on the third that time. Ooh, call is wide. They will challenge. Here's Diana for a moment to confirm what we just saw.
After review, the call stands. The ball is out. Music. After review, the call stands. Ball is out. Las Vegas loses 1 free challenge, has 2 free challenges remaining. Nashville has 3 free challenges remaining. We'll resume play at side out. 8-5-1. Nashville serving.
So the implications there is that Brooke and Pablo would not be able to be the closers, so to speak, to push it to a dream breaker for Vegas. If they can stay alive and mixed, it would be James Delgado and Zoe Wong that would have to pull off a win. If the men can't come back here, which it's feeling slanted in the Chefs' favor, now adding another point, 2 points away from going up 2 games to none.
9-5-1. Point.
Game point for the Nashville Chefs.
10-5-1.
What an angle. What a setup. Tellez welcomes the Ernie opportunity. Heavy ball from James Delgado out wide. Look
at this replay. The inside out forehand dink, an aggressive dink setting Pablo up. I wish they would have done this a bit sooner, but let's see if they can keep hanging on here.
Ooh.
Side out.
Call is wide, and Marshall Brown is going to challenge it. Why not? 2 game points there for the Nashville Chefs.
Nashville's challenging the out call.
Here.
After review, the call stands. Ball is out.
But you might as well be sure.
Free video challenge has 2 free video challenges remaining. Las Vegas has 2 free video challenges remaining. We will resume play at side out. 5-10-1. Las Vegas serving. Time in. 5-10-1.
A slapper and a beauty from Marshall Brown. Buries one. One more hold to go before the boys trying to bring it back to go up 2-0.
5-10-2.
On Vegas. Ooh.
Side out.
Another miss. Vegas just looks flat. And Nashville is rising to the moment. Game point number 3 for the Nashville Chefs.
Yeah, the Chefs are on fire right now. They're feeling it.
10-5-1. Second serve.
Second serve. Game point number 4.
That lefty forehand in the
10-5-2.
middle is really saving them here.
Has a couple of times. Oh my, it's wide,
Point
and
game,
Nashville
11-5,
takes it
Nashville Chefs.
at 4 game points. Marshall Brown and Anderson Scarpa continue to own the matchup. Vegas chose, but the order changed.
Game 3,
So
time
Nashville
in.
put out this team first.
0-0-2.
And Anderson Scarpa and Gina Irakina out last. So we'll get Olivia's thoughts on the change after this. What do you think? Changing the order. Try and create some nuances.
So this is pickleball? I'll have to get some pickles at the bar.
Next.
1-0-2.
Get our thoughts in a moment.
Better idea. A lot better. Still haven't seen the guy with the pickles. No, me either.
Side out.
Sign out for Vegas in a must-win situation here. Nashville wins this game. They win the
0-1-1.
match. Vegas wins this game. We're going to a 4th.
Point.
Yeah, this team of the Las Vegas Night Owls with Buckner and Tejas, they have a winning record against them, so I think it's very smart to put them out. They have a strategy against them to win. They have to win this in order to stay in it.
Two on one.
Well, this is the ace for the Vegas Night Owls team. Run through the middle, well played by Marshall Brown, was brought out wide, brought himself back to neutral with his target. Second serve for Vegas.
2-1-2. Side out. One, 2-1.
Hammer of a put away from Brooke
Second
Buckner
serve.
off the tee. Second serve for the Nashville Chefs.
1-2-2. Point.
Patient point pays off for the Nashville Chefs.
Yeah, Radzikowska loves that backhand roll cross court. She can stay in that all day long.
2-2-2.
Prove successful.
Side out. Two, 2-1.
Well constructed by Pablo
Point.
Tejas. Stays patient, picks his moment wisely. adds another point to the board for Vegas in a must-win situation.
3-2-1.
Brooke and Pablo win this one, and it will all come down to James Delgado and Zoe Wong to force this to 5, which would be epic. We have seen that 4 times before in this matchup in the regular mid-season events, where Vegas actually won it on the Dreambreaker. Match point was on the paddle of Brooke Buckner.
Love that reach in by Brooke Buckner. Again, she has the ability to really reach in, make that kitchen feel smaller
5-2-1.
to her opponents. Well done.
Point, timeout change in, 6-2-1.
Vegas Night Owls, the team that was
6-2-1.
supposed to win today, is down 2 games to none. Pablo Tejas and Brooke Buckner looking to flip the script here in mixed doubles. Game number 3.
Point.
Buckner continues the run, 7-2, knows this is a must-win situation for Vegas. Again, Vegas wins here. They send out their
7-2-1.
last mixed doubles team to try and battle to force a tiebreak in this match. That's deep for Tejas.
Second serve.
Second serve, though.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done that. I like the look. He's just rushing it a bit.
7-2-2. Point.
That's a great look. Inside out forehand dink by Tejas, setting up Brooke Buckner. And this is why they're up 8-2 in this mixed doubles match.
Timeout taken by the Nashville Chefs. This is force it to another game.
8-2-2.
Nashville could still close it out in the next game as well to force a third match in this finals series.
Point.
Another point to Vegas. This one getting out of hand in a hurry for the Nashville Chefs.
9-2-2. Point.
Game point, Vegas.
10-2-2.
Big
Side
rip
out.
from Brooke Buckner goes into the net. Side out. Last effort here for Nashville to climb back in game 3.
2-10-1. Point.
Okay, Nashville gets 1.
That was a much needed point, and the momentum could swing after that. Great defense. The first offensive lob we've seen today by Tejas.
3-10-1.
Beautiful
Second serve.
placement by Brooke Buckner. Second serve for the Nashville Chefs. Vegas thirsty for a win in this match series,
3-10-2.
trying to bring the ball back in a hurry. Crafty attempt from Pablo Tejas gives Nashville another point.
Yeah, first one he's missed on that. I'm not too mad about it.
4-10-2.
I think he should keep going for it.
Side
Steep
out.
return from Brooke Buckner. Side out, game point number 2 here for the Vegas Night Owls, trying to stay alive in this
10-4-1.
match 2 battle.
Second serve.
Marshall Brown is on it. Can't go there. Second serve, third game point.
10-4-2.
Okay, 4 game points staved off by Nashville. I'll see what kind of scoreboard pressure they can come up with here.
4-10-1.
Down it goes. One hold down, one to go. Vegas feeling a little tight.
4-10-2. Point. Five, 10-2.
Through the middle, perfectly placed for Tellez. Side out, game point number 5.
Yeah, almost every time Tellez goes middle, you can see here on the replay, he wins. He's almost won every point that way.
Just struggling to close it out. What are you sensing?
Yeah, they're just rushing the ball. Just let the ball bounce, get to the kitchen, do what you do best.
A rocket from Buckner.
Yeah, that's the third shot drive she's tried to hit on match point that has caused the error and the side out. So let's just drop it, get back in, finish it out.
Point number 7 flies away. Beautiful counter from Radzikowska. That's her preferred wing. And what was once the spot in Premier on the line. I think that's an even bigger layer to the storyline here. What a spot for Radzikowska. The proven winner 5 times in MLP.
And this is why she can handle pressure very well.
Third goes into the bottom of the net for Marshall Brown. He wants that one back. Momentum swinging heavily on the side of Nashville now, despite the scoreline. 7 game points. Let me start to overthink it. Beautiful put away from Brooke Buckner. Okay, you've had 7 game points, now 8. What's the conversation or thought process on Vegas' side?
I mean, if I'm them, I'm saying, hey, let's drop the third, get in, and stick to what got us here. Let's not try to go for too much.
Big serve will help. Oh, Buckner on the counter twice. Gets tight on the second. Second serve, 9 game points.
10-7-2.
Ooh, it's wide, but a near comeback performance from Nashville will surely give their 4th mixed doubles team a little bit of momentum to run with here. Acquire a win from Irokina.
Time in.
Kristen Scarpa. Can James Delgado and Zoe Wong get back-to-back wins as they did yesterday?
Point.
And yesterday, we saw the swagger of James Delgado come out in this mixed doubles matchup.
1-0-2.
Drop volley, and there was a little rivalry that started to brew there between Delgado and Irokina. The final score was 11-8. It was tight all the way through.
0-1-1.
Delgado and Wong found a way to steal it. Nice return from Scarpa. Slow-ish start there for Nashville. Early tie for Vegas. So what do you see on both sides? Keys-wise, strengths-wise?
Yeah, Anderson Scarpa is going to take the middle. He's going to take a lot of balls, apply a lot of pressure to that Las Vegas mixed team. As you can see here, he is just all over the court.
Oh my.
Second
Can't hit it
serve.
twice. Low bounces are not helpful with the let courts here in New York, that's for sure.
They are not, but well-deserved
1-1-2.
point regardless. I mean, that's an insane point.
Point.
Little momentum brewing for Vegas. They don't seem too concerned. Down a game, Brooke Buckner. Pleased with that one.
Yeah, they look nice and relaxed. Wong is just poaching. She's doing her thing. She looks like she's playing with confidence, and that's got to be a scary feeling for the other side. The chefs need to come up with a different strategy here.
2-1-2.
That'll work.
Side out.
That'll do it. What strategy would you adjust to?
You've got to keep Wong out of the middle. She's looking to be really aggressive. I would almost do what
1-2-1.
Scarpa did to Delgado in the men's, right? Attack him in that body, get him moving. Keep him honest.
Zoe Wong with a great
Second
read
serve.
and a great slide and a little finger wag to her bench. Trying to engage in the spicy
1-2-2.
demeanor of James Delgado. That seems to propel him with his play.
Side out.
Big battle ends. Vegas takes the ball right back. No points awarded to the Nashville Chefs.
Yeah, they're fired up. That is a
2-1-1.
good sign for the Night Owls.
Point.
3-1 Vegas. Inching their way ahead again. Nashville has won this matchup one time in the
3-1-1.
regular season. It was in New York City. It was in a Dreambreaker.
What a get.
Oh, what was the thought
Side out.
process there?
Second serve. Second serve.
It almost looked like it didn't bounce. It may have bounced a little bit funny, and it kind of got up on him a little too fast. And unlucky for Vegas, but the chefs say, we'll take it.
3-1-2. Point.
Fumble into the net will not help Nashville. Momentum fading away.
Timeout,
Chefs looking for a
Nashville. 4-1-2.
timeout. They'll start here in match 2.
Time
We've got the
in.
premier level match 2 coming your way after
4-1-2.
this. 1 p.m. Eastern time. It's New Jersey and Annalie Waters against Andre Dascu and the Columbus Sliders. Counter wide for
Side out.
Wong. Thinking about challenging it. You get 3 free ones. We're in a 4th game. You might as well.
After review, the result of the rally stands ball was out. Las Vegas has just 1 free video challenge, has 1 free video challenge remaining. Nashville has 2 free video challenges remaining. We'll resume play at side out 1-4-1, Nashville serving.
Worth a challenge for sure. We'll see what Nashville comes up with here, 1-4-1.
Time in, 1-4-1. Point.
What a play by Irakina. Reaches in, strikes down the line on her buddy, James Delgado. These two have been going at it this entire playoff series.
2-4-1.
Nice play by
Second
Zoe
serve.
Wong. What impresses you the most about Zoe? She's such a underrated player, I think,
2-4-2.
to this point.
Yeah, I think Wong has an incredible amount of control, but also has power when she needs it. She has good on-court presence. She's really good at anticipating where the ball's going, and that is deadly for both women's and
3-4-2.
mixed.
Point. Four, 4-2. Side out.
A couple of unforced errors here on both sides.
4-4-1.
right. A little bit of juice from Nashville. Second serve for the Vegas Night Owls. Love to see some energy from Delgado. Maybe some showman finger wagging. Arokina backs up Scarpa, and Wong felt she was on it, wants it back. Nashville forging some momentum here in game 4. Again, Nashville wins. We're going to a third deciding match later on today.
4-4-1.
Vegas wins. We're going to a tiebreak dream breaker in singles next. Ooh, wanted that one.
Serve.
Reaches in, tries to exploit the middle. Scarpa falls short. Second serve.
4-4-2. Side out.
Well, there's the thumbs up. He's getting fired up there.
He being James Delgado. I mean, you should have seen the Broadway theatrics yesterday from this guy.
4-4-1.
Youngster, full of confidence, full of chaos, in his words.
Second serve.
Scarpa puts that ball right back from where it came from, too high in the third. Here's James
4-4-2.
Delgado loading up at 4-4-2. Stalled out a little bit. Long gets punished 3 times for the pop-up chance. Stuck on 4 and could be costly.
Yeah, they've hit a couple of resets and drops just a little too high. It seems like they're a bit tight. They just need to swing through that ball and stick to what got them up 4-1. Get back on track, but the Chefs have really stepped it up. Jeannie Arokina tightening up that swing on the forehand. That's been successful.
Ooh, surprise. Anderson Scarpa lights up the line to set up his partner, Jeannie Arokina.
Yeah, I really like this play by the Chefs. Scarpa's really setting up Arokina by punching into Zoe Wong, and she's just getting that forehand and putting it away down the middle.
Anderson Scarpa putting the team on. Vegas a nice little start, but got stalled out at 4. Nashville now with 6 straight points heading into the end change. That one's out. And Nashville will continue the run at 7-4. Everything on the line here for Vegas. I guess everything technically on the line for Nashville, who has to win this match to have a chance at the title. But I'm betting that Vegas would rather not go into that third match. They would prefer to win this one here in 2 matches to take home the title, to graduate to the Premier level. 16 teams at the Premier level right now, 6 Challenger level teams. 1 gets promoted to the top. Costly football there for Anderson Scarpa, sends the ball back, and a nice break to the Vegas Night Owls.
4-7-1. Second serve.
Great off-pace forehand by Arokina. Wong has such incredible hands, so getting it at her feet a little softer is very smart.
It's out. Great pressure from Scarpa. No points again. Stuck on 4. This has been the story for Vegas. Just been flat this morning. Credit to Nashville putting them in that position.
Second serve.
Yeah, we haven't seen Vegas as cohesive as we have in past matches.
7-4-2. Point.
It was for the Ernie to Zoe Wong. Match slipping away from the Vegas Night Owls. Nashville needs 3. Now to take match 2 and push this series to 3 to fight for the title. Oh.
Point.
Wong is denied by the net. Nashville, one step closer. Dallas chose him.
9-4-2.
So did St. Louis. Look how that worked out. Match points for the Nashville Chefs. Anderson Scarpa, the All-American guy, putting in the work here in New York City.
10-4-2.
It's out. Nashville will live to see another day and a shot at the title later on this afternoon. Welcome back. You're watching Pickleball on CBS Sports, presented by Selkirk, as we welcome you back inside Central Park, where Major League Pickleball will crown its challenger champion later on today. Due to the performance of Nashville here in match number 2, they fought and battled to see another day. In this finals, the series is tied 1 match apiece. Jeannie Irakina and Anderson Scarpa join us now to talk about it. You guys are the ones that forced this to a third deciding match. Anderson Scarpa, describe the feeling down there to have a chance not only at a title, but at promotion to the premier level.
Yeah, this is what we worked all year for. Still, I got a lot of work to do. It's a great team, but we have a great team also. So we're going to give it our all for one last time this season.
And Jeannie, how about for you? You not only got the win here in mixed doubles, but women's doubles is what propelled you guys to be in this position. How were you able to get the job done in both of those games?
Yeah, we had to make some adjustments from the last match yesterday, and it paid off.
Anderson, this team has a lot of fight. Not a lot of people picked you guys to win the challenger title. Give us your belief statement in this group.
Yeah, I mean, from the very start, I knew this was going to be one of the best teams in Challenger. You know, not a lot of people picked us, but that's okay. You know, we like, you know, being the underdogs. And, I'm doing it for Charleston, South Carolina. My parents and family watching back home. Yeah. Thank you to my training partners in Charleston. That's where the best pickleball's at. Let's go.
Scarpa USA.
All right, well, match 3 coming up later on today. What gives you the most excitement heading into this match later this afternoon? Jeannie?
Yeah, we're going to take a break and just stick to the game plan. I think we have a good one, and I'm glad that we can just work on getting better as a team, and I'm really excited.
Anderson, you're from the great state of South Carolina. You're a blue-collar workman guy in this sport. You work so hard off the court. You and Marshall Brown are receiving some recognition here, being on center court now with the chance a shot at premier level. What does it mean to you and your career? You've had peaks and valleys throughout, and now getting maybe some recognition that you might deserve at this point in your career.
Yeah, the recognition is great. The reason I started playing pickleball was because it was fun. I still love it. I never thought I would get to this stage. It's unbelievable. I'm just trying to savor it and take it one match at a time. And, yeah, it's been a wild ride, but it's going to continue, so let's go.
All right, give it up for the Nashville Chefs. You'll see them out in action later on in match number 3, a decider of who will take home the challenger title.